Hi, good morning. Hi, friends. It's Makané here, and we are reading in the rain. It is a beautiful spring day, gray and rainy and full of birdsong. And I like the gray sometimes because it breaks up the continued expectation of sun. Times there's up and down, bright and dark. We need all to appreciate the fullness of this miraculous thing called being alive. And sometimes the dark stays a really long time and it feels like it's gonna be there forever. So we don't want that. We need to be reminded the sun is returning. We need to be reminded that brighter days are ahead. I'm not trying to create this whole dark, opposition. Darkness, the night, is the magic of the universe. It's where we were born from. It's the place of absolute protection and safety within the womb. It is the mystery, and it is the invitation to understand. So our card for today is the High Priestess. Can we see her? We can't see her. Ooh, it's too dark. Mysterious. Okay, well, that's okay. High Priestess. I'll tell you all about her. The High Priestess is a enrobed woman. I mean, if we're familiar with the tarot, we know the High Priestess, but in this deck, she has a little bit of a unique character. She's got a disco fabulous gown on. She's got amazing necklace, a headpiece. She's got her scepter. She's standing between two twin, kitty guardians. And she's looking at her scepter and she's admiring her sense of being in the right place in the center of a sort of cavernous dark archway. So, the High Priestess wears a headdress which is a meteor shower, or a symbolic meteor shower, sparking light, illuminating, and contrasting with the darkness. Her guardian watch cats are posted at the gates of knowledge, which have eyes glowing with secrets. The meaning of this card is wisdom, sound judgment, knowledge, learning, serenity, objectivity, penetration, education, foresight, intuition. But it was reversed when we pulled it up, which means ignorance, short-sightedness, lack of understanding, selfishness, acceptance of superficial knowledge, and proper judgment, shallowness. So, basically, there's something more to understand. It's just actually, as I was saying before I mixed the cards, an invitation to know. So, when we are wrapped up in a sense of knowing already, we don't feel drawn to explore. We don't feel that sense of enrapture with the mystery. We don't feel that call to understand. We just assume, and assuming makes an ass out of me and umming, everybody. So let us try to understand that there is something deeper going on here, that we're judging a situation not quite right. Maybe we're being really hard on ourselves, and maybe we're thinking we have to take on some burden, and then we might realize, oh wait, was this even supposed to be mine? And if not, I have choices, right? And then if I have choices, I don't have that sense of being stuck and trapped. And if I have a choice and I say, you know what, I'm not taking this burden on, this is too draining or too taxing or too just big for me to handle on my own, I at least need some help, some support, then we know that we need to ask for help and support. If we're I'm not taking it on at all, I'm done, I'm walking away from the situation, we have to know that there is a fallout. Even if, it wasn't ours to take on to begin with, once we started taking it on, we initiated something. So then we still have a choice. We just have to acknowledge our responsibility and what it will mean to walk away. There's also the other possibility that we're like, well, this wasn't mine, but it's laid at my feet, and maybe I can find some grace in it. And if you can, great. And if you can't, the Empress, she's like the center of her priest queendom mystery cave, and she has the sense of like, there is illumination available. There is more to know, and there's more. There's something beyond this doorway. Like sometimes we feel really trapped and stuck, and we don't even realize there's a door that's right behind us that we can't even perceive, and we can't even fathom what it would be like to walk through that door. But I've had times in my life where I've been really, really stuck and really like actually in a place of like, wow, I really can't live like this anymore, and I don't know what to do, and I'm so stuck and so trapped and so in agony and in pain and so tired of being in pain that I just can't conceive of going on in life. So I had to believe and sort of conceptualize this imaginary invisible doorway that was going to take me out, take me beyond my situation, in a way that would be favorable for me. So in a way that wasn't just me like saying like, okay, goodbye life, like, but like actually realizing that there could be more out there for me, something better, and believing into that unknown, unseen, mysterious possibility. So this doorway, it's not visible right now, and that is okay. It doesn't have to be visible for us to believe in it. We're more powerful. We're more empowered than that. Powerful, it's like a weird word. I feel like we're realizing like power is about sort of exerting this sense of control over the situation of others. And sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves. Sometimes there are situations where we have power, and others there are things where like an illness takes hold of you, and like maybe you have a certain amount of power in that, but you can't just like magic wand it away with a blink of your eye. Like it's going to take some realization, some deep understanding about the illness and why it came on, and what can actually be the root, addressing the root cause of it. And so like root causes and possibilities and infinite possibilities are like part of the message of the High Priestess. Like she has a magic scepter. She actually holds it very firmly, and she's holding it up to her eye level and just saying like, what should I wave into being right now? So like own your own power is what I'm saying about own your own power to believe in the power of transformation, to believe in wielding your own empowerment, and believe in yourself. Like own your own power in that sense, that you believe in yourself, that you're not giving up on your dreams and your goals and everything that you're being called to do in this world. Like no matter what barriers are put into place, start to find out, okay, how can I navigate this situation in a way that it can be pleasing to me? Like how can I still enact my goals and dreams and address this challenge that's coming forward? And how can I prioritize myself enough, hold myself enough, high enough, and my own self-esteem that I am not giving into this sense of there's nothing, there's no reason, there's no way to go forward. And I'm speaking this to me, to my own heart, as much as to you, dear ones. So may we continue to strive for understanding. May we not give in to the illusion that is presented before us. And I'm going to see again if I can show you this card so you can see what I'm talking about. Here she is, the High Priestess. So you imagined her into being. Does she look like what you imagined? It's her cave, Anya mentioned. It's very mysterious. And within this cave, all is birthing anew. So remember that and hold on to you. All my love. Have a wonderful rainy time. Let the rain nurture your seeds today.